Hello everybody, my name is Fez and welcome to my Katarina guide. The reason why I'm making this Katarina guide is there aren't very many Katarina guides on YouTube after her rework, and I really would like to help the YouTube community out by making a guide of my own. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go into her abilities, then her items, then laning phase, and finally her late game team fights. So without further ado, let's just begin with her abilities. Katarina's Q is called Bouncing Blades. Katarina throws the dagger, dealing damage and marking the opponent. She can then trigger the mark by auto-attacking or casting a spell to deal more damage. Her W is called Sinister Steel. It is a small AoE ability that deals damage and gives her a short speed boost. Katarina's E is called Shinpo. It instantly teleports her to her target, ally, or enemy, and she takes 15% reduced damage for 3 seconds. In her ultimate, Death Lotus, she spins in a circle, channeling and dealing damage over time to nearby enemies. Katarina can also Shunpo to allies, and for example, she can also Shunpo to Jarvan's flag, which I think is really cool, and I wanted to point that out. Keep in mind that Katarina's ultimate is channeled and any form of CC will interrupt it. Okay, so for Katarina's laning phase and items, the first thing I'm gonna mention is you should max your Q ability. The reason why you shouldn't max your W ability like some people like to do is Katarina is a quick burster. Her point is to jump in, deal some damage, and jump out. Now, she can't really do that effectively if she has to sit there and auto attack for 4 seconds until her W comes back up, so she can do some more DPS. You are going to max W second though, then E, and of course grab R whenever you can. Now for items, I think the most important thing on Katarina is Spellbomb, so you have to build a Hextech Gunblade. Now from this point again, some people like to go for the Will of the Ancients, but I much prefer the Hextech Gunblade because the active has some nice damage and a really good slow that can be used very well utility wise if your E is on cooldown, for example. Then you're gonna grab a Rylai's Crystal Scepter for the kite and the tankiness, then a Rabadon's Deathcap for the damage, the Zarya's Hourglass for some damage and survivability, and then I don't know, you can basically go for whatever you want. At that point I would go for a defensive item, so I'd probably invest in a GA or some other item of my own choice. But that's pretty much Katarina's core item build that you should follow very closely. So in this clip I just want to showcase how you can turn a bad situation into a good situation. So I'm in my lane, I'm pushing Lux, I'm trying to zone her so she can't get any XP, and then Aurelia comes to gank. I know that I cannot win 2v1, so I run away into the bush. I see that Aurelia is gonna go around, so I go in, on to Lux, kill her, get my E refreshed because of my passive, jump to my minions, and that's how I got a free kill. And now Xin Zhao comes. I know that I shouldn't ultimate already, but she was getting out of range. You should normally ultimate when a champion like Aurelia uses her E, so it won't interrupt you because it will be on cooldown. In this particular scenario, I go to gank bot. So Vayne and LeBlanc see me, so they both immediately use their CC abilities. I know that I have to go now, but I see Rengar and I pop his ultimate because he doesn't want to deal with me. Knowing that their abilities are still down, I jump in, I ultimate, get them low. Vayne is gonna be a bit greedy and gonna go for the kill. I'm gonna jump to her, jump to LeBlanc, kill them both, and then I'm gonna see Rengar flash and jump to him and get a triple kill. So in this next clip, I actually got a quadra kill, but it was 100% my own fault that I didn't get a pentakill. So I first kill LeBlanc. Now this is where you gotta be careful. You can't just ult in however you want because you'll die. I had to wait for my team to back me up. And then, utilizing my passive, which refreshes my abilities, I just jump around, spam my abilities, and get a pentakill. I mean a quadra kill. Yeah, it's pretty fun to do that with Katarina. And in this very last clip, I just want to showcase a very, very well played team fight. As I said, Katarina's ult is interrupted by CC, so if the enemies are CC, that is your cue to go in, because they can't CC you and they are CC. So Alistar hits a nice W into a Malphite ult, and I hit a full-on ultimate, and I get a triple kill. And we win the game like that. So that was basically my Katarina guide. For just, if anybody's wondering, for laning phase, you really just want to poke with your Q and maybe your W. But that's about it. And that's how you play Katarina, guys. See you in the next video.